there's a bit of a power struggle in the DJ radio guy scene. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Flex versus Enough.
Why? Enough's not even doing anything right now.
But it was like Flex went to Instagram. It could have been to promote Summer Jam, but he said Enough was taking payola.
And let me shut up.
And that's what, wait, I know what you're going to say. People have said Flex takes payola. And that's what Ebro said, because he broke it down. And Ebro was like, well, I don't know why he's saying this to Enough when it's rumored that Flex took.
Right, that's what I'm like. Oh, yeah, like,
how deep is payola run? And what is the type of payola that goes on? Is it like, yo, I'm Dirty Danny, play my record? Or is it like, I'm Dirty Danny, I have a record, I'm your friend, play my record?
I guess it depends.
Yeah.
Whoever has the money on what they want. They might just want you to come in and lean extra hard on a concert they are about to do, so they offer you something. Or back in the day, I heard there was a program director over at Power 105 that was, did he take TV or something?
Yeah.
It was something. But even when that was proven to be true, the good old boys told him, go sit down. We're going to, we have to terminate you, but we're going to put you back in position. Just, take this separation money and you'll be back working. And sure enough, here they go. So who cares, right? What's the lesson learned? That if you take payola, your career could be over? No, not if you're a man.
Yeah. I mean, I think Elliot Spitzer, he investigated Power 105.1 for I think labels were actually directly paying to have music played or something like that. It was like a route.
I mean, again, everything took off. If they thought that hip hop radio was going to have the type of currency that it has gained, they would have been strategic and put things in place to where it wouldn't have had to be an illegal payola move. You could have called it anything. You could have called it the this fund or the that fund. But because it happened so fast and things were fast and loose, that's where things got messy. I have no problem with a radio station paying artists to come and perform at their station gigs, because for so many years, they would have top artists come in and perform for free a concert that they're charging hundreds of dollars for per ticket.
Yeah.
That's not fair. That's not fair. Why should the artist have to perform for free just so you don't come off of their record?
And you had to do it because they might not
play. Because they come off of your record.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that Uno reversed itself.
Yeah, I just think that there's other ways that it seems like have went about. Let's say you were on Hot 97 at the time. I represented Def Jam. I give you an A&R job on the side. That could be the smart way to do payola. And I think that's what happened. I believe Star was working at a label at one point. I could
Everybody was. But again, how much influence did they really have on the playlisting? Star didn't have no impact on the playlist. And Star used to go rogue and play what he wanted to play.
Freestyle, I remember that.
Right. He would just drop it in. But as far as real programming on a regular basis, this artist getting this amount of more spins, the only person that had that type of say or power were the program directors.
Yeah.
So you could work at whoever label you want. Envy used to work at So Def. But Envy couldn't go in there and start playing the Brat 30 times in the morning. No.
Yeah. With that said, what could, because I hear this critique of Hot 97. Y'all didn't play enough hip hop from New York. Was it possible to play New York hip hop? Because you was around that time when things started, New York hip hop started dying.
Because Atlanta started, New Orleans first started, and then Atlanta, and then it became a movement. And if you don't have enough artists in New York to qualify, to be qualified to play over and over, because the artists that were independent and weren't coming through the Def Jams and the Universals, they didn't have the Billboard rankings or anything like that back then. So what justifies them even being on Hot 97 playlists? And that created an opening.
Yeah, and there was also, I don't know if you remember, the 1996 Telecommunications Act that they said killed local hip hop because it allowed radio stations to be bought in mass. So you could buy like thousands of radio
Oh,
stations. And like if you have a conglomerate of radio stations and you're like, I want to play the most popular music at all times, I don't give a shit about New York hip hop, that could lead to that. So there's a lot of factors that I think people don't know. And I think it was hard. I mean, New York wasn't making that great music like that, I think.
um, maybe, but there was some good underground things, and there was some good catchy songs. Whether they were great, you know what I mean? Catchy songs from New York deserved the spins. I just think that Ebro was from West Coast. Ebro did not have a connection to New York, and New Yorkers, we're very aggressive, and he was probably getting pressure from the real streets, and just said, you know what? Now I'm not playing any of it. Because at a time after Tracy left, he was the playlist guy. He became that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he always kind of did that, like, oh, fuck you, I'm gonna do what I want shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you can't join them, and they're going to beat you, you have to do something. So he just didn't play any of it.